Welcome back to the conservative underground, fighting the socialist slide to the left with accountability, autonomy, and true altruism. I've been out for a while, and there's a lot to get to. Sarah Palin, why the Chad Mitchell trio hates me. The media is still ignoring the Tea Party movement, and it's the birth week of our nation. Happy 4th of July week. I hope you all had a great birthday celebration for our country. Just to give you all an idea where I come from, my family celebrates everybody's birthday on the 4th of July. Grandma, Mom, Dad, cousins, newborns, everybody, 4th of July. So I just got back from celebrating the births of my relatives and the birth of my nation. And I got to go to a tea party with the folks. The Syracuse Tea Party up in Syracuse, New York. Here's a picture of the media coverage. Actually, that's a little unfair. Channel 10 was there also, and actually played the story several times. So in a town with, 5 news channels, 5 TV news shows, ABC, CBS, NBC, and 10, whatever that is, 2 stations covered it, and I was able to find the story played on one of the 2. I hope a few more turn out for the Dutchess County Tea Party tonight. I certainly expect more people. They're holding it in Dutchess Stadium, where they will also soon be holding a welcome back rally for our returning troops. Why will more people show up to the Dutchess Tea Party? It's the same overtaxed state of New York where upwards of $8,000 will be spent during a recession to put up signage, 84 square feet of signage, proclaiming New York State roadwork as being brought to you by the Obama CCC. That's the Obama American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. So both tea parties are about to be set upon by an obscene Depression-era spending spree just to glorify the name of the Obama. But what makes the Dutchess County a bigger conservative draw? Well, the New York State mobility tax on all payroll of business within the area serviced by the Metropolitan Transit Authority. That might be a reason. There are a good many businesses in my small town that do not depend on the MTA to deliver their staff or clients. However, this tax continues to be an affront on business owners and amounts to nothing less than taxation without representation. In what's being called a tax revolt, Dutchess and Putnam counties are saying no. You can get your own money. We'll just see how long that lasts and what the repercussions are. Folks, the tax revolt has begun. Let's keep the buzz going. The Tea Party in Syracuse was good, well attended for a place the size of Syracuse, and you have to take into account that we're not a vocal people. We on the right tend to be, dare I say it, conservative, and stay home. My father didn't even want to go. He dragged his feet, made excuses about cutting the lawn till the lawn guy came to do it for him. Once we got to the rally, though, I think he enjoyed himself more than I did. So you have to figure, for everyone that does show to these things, there are many who should be there, but they just need that push. We just have to get out there and push him. Joe Frazier of the folk group Chad Mitchell Trio is pushing me. He apparently didn't find our little spoof of their song Barry's Boys flattering. He called it nothing but a perversion of their original. I like to think of it as a loving spoof. He raises a good point, though. I've heard a good number of quality spoofs of hippie songs. One of the guys at the Syracuse Tea Party did a bang-up job of rewriting a right-wing version of Dylan's The Times Are Changin'. I've got a picture here. Can we put the picture up of the guy? Yeah, there. Didn't get his name, but he put on a good show. Oh, and this young lady sang a lovely patriotic standard, God Bless America, I think. But I have yet to hear the right-wing equivalent to Four Dead in Ohio, or American Idiot, or even Alice's Restaurant. Am I wrong? Is there cutting-edge right-wing work out there, full of social commentary that I just missed on? Am I that unhip? If you know of some, please send me a link. Or better yet, make some. Maybe we'll play it here. Well, after knocking our version of Barry's Boys, Mr. Joe Frazier then plugged our wonderful president and told me that he'd see me at the barricades. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Is it coming to barricades so quickly that I can't see it, but they can? Or do they just fear us dangerous gun-toting right-wing types that much? I wouldn't. We still don't seem to have any strong, sane national leadership. Sarah Palin stepped down. Wasn't a graceful step, And no sooner had she stepped down than my friends were asking me to join a I will never vote for Sarah Palin Facebook group. I didn't join, not because I particularly like her, but what if all our third-party candidate choices in the next election are as nutty as McCain? We'll have to throw our votes somewhere. Meantime, this is just more of a reason to look to a third party. If Palin's the biggest buzz the GOP can generate for the 2012 election, they need to get their heads out of their assets. Ms. Palin seems like a good woman. I like her policies, generally. I'd like to go hunting with her. But in order to combat the Obama, this slick prince of the Sinestre, Sinestre, by the way, translates directly to left. If we of the right are ever going to regain power from the government, because it's no longer a question of right and left, but now a question of individual and the party, we need a leader. We need a philosopher king. We need a media machine. The Republican Rhino Party is giving us nothing. None of it. The Republican Party has failed us, and it's time we get involved in our own governance. This is a movement. I'm about to head out the door and ride my bike to the Dutchess County Tea Party. We'll have our crack photog there just in case there is no media coverage, like the limited media coverage we had in Syracuse. Perhaps these tea parties are what Joe Frazier was talking about when he said barricades. Or maybe it's just the beginning. See you at the barricades. Oh, yes. And somehow, through all of this, Obama still has us at war in Afghanistan.